Welcome to Tuesday's Creative Juicer. I'm not hosting, but I am joining our wonderful host, Clayton Sorden.
Hey, what's up? So I'm bringing you guys tonight, on this glorious night, to talk about a wonderful movie that Sir Spencer and Mr. Preston have introduced me to. Birdemic?
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah?
This movie is called... You have to say it stupid because you can't say it normally. Birdemic, Shock and Terror.
Shock and Terror.
It's literally, in all my years of watching movies, is the worst movie I have ever seen in my entire life. I've actually seen it.
It's a movie about birds.
There's a video online done by JonTron, who's a very famous
So
beautiful
YouTuber.
man.
I'm sorry,
Very,
I
very
totally
talented.
stole that line from you, JonTron. I respect your work very much.
If you're watching this
I love
video,
you.
I love you.
Yeah.
Thank
So we are here to. He does a wonderful review of it. I was introduced to it through watching his videos on a random YouTube whim. I've never been more blessed in my life to have been shown this movie because it's so bad that anytime I feel like I, as an artist, feel like, oh, I can't do anything. I'm a shitty writer. I'm a shitty director. I watch this movie and I realize at least I'm not as bad as these people. We're joined today by Tanner and Emily,
Hello,
and we're going to
Yes.
talk about this movie.
and I'm recording for my channel.
And we are double vlogging, actually.
Yeah. That's terrible.
Basically-
Why would you make that joke?
Basically, guys,
It's
what
not
we're going to be
original.
talking about today is this guy, the director who made this, being
Birdemic.
serious, or is he just messing around?
I will
Yeah.
take the approach of saying he is being very serious. Does anyone object?
Object.
I can't object because
No,
I honestly agree with you. You showed me this video by the JonTron, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be, shit film. I went into it knowing it was gonna be terrible, but come on, man, this is terrible. The audio cutting out, and the terrible acting, and the don't. mind
We'll
this.
get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
What,
But it's so shit.
where do you take on the stance of, is this movie serious or not? Is he trying to be serious?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I generally thought he meant it to be pretty bad,
Okay.
like a joke film. But yeah, you said he meant it seriously, so I'm kind of surprised.
Tanner, what do you think?
I think that I have to agree with you. I think that he's trying to be serious, and he really thinks that he's good at this, but obviously he's really bad.
Preston
The impression I get is the first...
is a great song. Sorry.
It is a good song.
You are beautiful.
But the first Birdemic was perhaps a student film that just kind of became, just someone got a hold of it and it just kind of became a cult classic, maybe put it on
God.
some sharing site. And so he decided to make a second one, I think, as a joke. A very meta joke, I feel like. Like, he knows he's so bad, so when he's promoting it, he's like, the visionary director of blah, 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 blah. I really hope anyway, but I do think he's making a movie, intending it to be really bad, but acting like it's really good. Because I don't see how you can make a movie that's that bad and not know it's bad.
I kind of have to agree with you on that one. It's kind of, it seems like he's trying to be he's trying to do this for attention in a kind of way. You know where I'm going with that?
Well, when it comes to when you're selling your movie, you do have to think about who your audience is. And we were actually talking about this at
Michael Bay.
Taco Bell a couple hours. We make even Wes Anderson knows who his market is. Even people like Christopher Nolan or David Fincher, they all know who their market is.
Yeah.
Art can be art, but you also have to, especially in filmmaking, you have to think about it as who's going to pay for it, because if you don't get anyone to pay for it, you can't make other things.
Yeah.
So part of me thinks, yeah, this could be a joke, and then from the visionary director of, as a joke, because that way he gets more people because he realizes they're bad. But another part of me says, I really think that he's serious, and you know what sold it for me is the fact that there's a second one.
Yeah.
There could be a
He's,
first one, and it could be totally
devoting to it.
shitty,
Yeah.
and then you make your money off of it, and it just,
He's devoting to it.
yeah, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
But look at the second one, and the main character is, they bring back the other characters for some fucking reason, and then there's a new character who's a filmmaker, and is the ultimate, and because I've done this before, the ultimate pretentious douchebag filmmaker thing is to write about a filmmaker trying to make it in the tough world of no one giving them money for their visionary thing. And a part of me feels like this story is literally just Birdemic, but about him. So, he literally is trying to give pretty much the middle finger to anyone who didn't fund the movie saying, "Well, look, I have more fans than your crappy movie," but then
Because JonTron.
JonTron literally made that movie. Like the movie,
Yeah.
I had not heard about it.
If he
before.
had not made that
Probably
review,
wouldn't get any views at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's part of what people do when they present something that's so shitty, then people are going to go and dig for it. Like,
Just relax.
just for the shits of it. They'll make fun of it, and they'll make it ridiculous, and then everyone go digs for it, because they want to know what the hell was all that about. I know that I saw a post about a dirty film that was so terrible, it had to be a joke.
Are you talking about Deep Throat?
No.
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
But I watched it, and you know what? It was entirely serious the whole way through, and I couldn't believe it. It was such shit. The quality was terrible for even what it was.
What's it, Pirates?
No.
Okay.
I'm not
Divulging what it
I'm
was.
not divulging
All right.
what it
No,
was,
fair
because it was
enough.
terrible, disgusting, and I don't want to be associated with it.
So, yeah, I genuinely think like
People make these things
there's
famous.
but there's no way this movie's making money. Like there's
No,
no,
not at
way.
all,
Like
yeah.
I went online like
He was
I don't.
using loans.
I might actually. I
Student
thought
film
at one
all the
point I
way.
was like, maybe I should buy this just to see how bad it is. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm a fucking idiot. Like, why would I give this man money?
Yeah.
That would- like, yeah, I
Future
should see
projects.
it. Well, yeah, and I can get it a different way.
You saw it.
Yeah, you don't